Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Aries and I'm your online BFF of today. And if you're not new here, welcome again. Thank you so much for clicking my video again and again. Thank you so much. Bless your day today. Okay, today's topic is a bit different because I want to dive more different topics whenever I talk. But today is an interesting topic because I have a lucky draw today and I draw out a topic about extraterrestrial. Yes, you heard it right. It's about aliens. And it's just my theory only, alright? It's just my theory, And it's just my understanding from what I know and from what I have read, see, I want you to know that. Feel free to let me know your opinions about this thing because I'm very open knowing it, it's a very interesting topic today. It's about aliens. Okay, back to the topic, right? So, wait, let me just, let me take a deep breath. Okay, there you are, Okay, so what if everything we know about extraterrestrial, is completely wrong? What if aliens are not traveling millions of light years across the space, but instead moving through dimensions that we cannot even perceive? Like for decades, humanity has imagined UFOs are, as a metal spacecraft that flying across the universe. But some theories suggest something far stranger and something more terrifying is out there. Yeah, wait, is it lagging? Hey, don't lag. Okay. So, and these beings are not bound by our laws of physics, that they may exist beyond time itself, and the key to understanding them may lie in theories connected to higher dimensions, which is like wormholes and mysterious concepts some researchers refer to as the P47 and P57 dimensional frameworks, not officially recognized by mainstream science. And I know that, but it is whispered around speculative physics, the scientists, consciousness theories, and hidden discussions across the internet. The idea that reality may contain layers, the existence itself that we are in is built up in layers, because you see, invincible frequency, hidden dimensions. Because so far we understand that we are living in a 3 dimensions, right? But is there any possibility that there is a 4D and 5D dimensions? And I believe that there is, but we are not able to access to that yet. Alright? So the places where intelligent entities coexist is actually right beside us, without us ever seeing them, without us know that they're here. Alright, you know what? Tonight we are diving into one of the most mind-bending possibilities humanity has ever imagined, right? That the extraterrestrials are not visitors from another planet, but actually it is a travelers moving through dimensional gateways, and wormholes may be the door. You know? See, what if the universe is far more crowded than we think? Right? You see, human beings are arrogant, all of a sudden, and we are the highest predator on the earth. Am I right? So we believe that because we cannot see something, it does not exist, right? But reality already proves otherwise. You cannot see radio waves, you cannot see Wi-Fi, you cannot see magnetic fields, yet they surround you every single second. Wait, let me just... Okay, I'm gonna... That's thing. Okay, I'm back. Is it lagging? Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, I'm back because just now I think it stopped recording by itself. It's okay, I guess. Maybe there's ghosts in my room. Okay, never mind. Alright. It's kidding. My room, there's no ghosts. Okay, how can I sleep if there's ghosts, right? Yeah, okay. No. Okay, back to the topic. Alright, so we know that the magnetic fields, the radioactive, the frequency is around us without us seeing it, right? And even the ghosts, right? So the human eye only detects a tiny fractions of electromagnetic spectrum, meaning there are entire layers of reality happening around you, and it is completely invincible through your eye. Now imagine, I want you to imagine, consciousness itself works the same way. Imagine these dimensions are simply frequency, and humanity, is locked onto one channel, one tiny slice of existence. Some speculative, theories surrounding P47 and P57 suggest that advanced intelligences may not operate within conventional three-dimensional space. Instead, they may exist in higher vibrational or dimensional states, not far away in a distance, but separated from us by a frequency, like two radio stations occupying the same room, yet never interacting. You get it? Do you get it? Alright, so this will explain countless strange phenomena, right? Objects appearing and disappearing instantly, UFOs accelerating beyond known physics, encounters where time itself behaves strangely sometimes, like witnesses reporting missing hours, electronic devices malfunctioning, reality bending. Because if something is moving between dimensions, it may not obey the same rules as matters trapped inside our dimensions. I hope you get that. Alright, and this is where wormholes enter the conversations. According to theoretical physics, space itself can bend, fold, warped. Like Einstein's theory of relativity opened the possibility that space-time is not flat. Imagine taking a piece of paper. Point A is on one side, and then point B is far away. Is it lagging? I feel like the video is a bit lagging. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna sit like this. This is, let me grab a paper. Okay, I'm back with a paper example. Alright, so like, okay, imagine this is a piece of paper, right? So usually point A is on one side and the other one is really far away right here. So normally you travel across the paper, but if you fold the paper, okay, you fold the paper into half, fold the paper, okay, alright, you fold the paper, you can see, right? You can fold the paper and you see the 2 points suddenly touch, right? And you see that is the basic idea behind a wormhole, a tunnel connecting distant regions of space-time, a shortcut through a reality itself. So instead of traveling across the pages itself like the normal thing, it was folded so it can touch. Alright, so some scientists believe that wormholes could theoretically allow faster than light travel, and others believe that they could connect not only distant places but entirely different dimensions. And even advanced civilizations master this technology, distance will become meaningless. They will not need to spend millions of years traveling across the galaxies. They could simply open a doorway. Alright? So this may explain why UFO sightings often involve impossible movements, instant accelerations, sharp angle turns, objects vanishing, without momentum, because perhaps they are not moving through space normally. Okay, and wait, let me just pause. Okay, I'm back because my eye is so dry, so I need to, so back. Alright, so you see, we know they are not moving, sometimes they are not moving through space normally, we know that. Perhaps they are slipping in and out of the space-time itself. And if P47 and P57 theories are even partially correct, these gateways may interact directly with consciousness. Not just technology, meaning awareness itself could play a role in accessing dimensions. Now, the question becomes even more stranger, What exactly are these beings? Extraterrestrial, UFO, aliens, interdimensional travelers, or something humanity has mistaken for aliens, this entire time? We never know. Okay, so throughout our history, humans have described encounters with strange entities, angels, demons, sky beings, watchers, shadow figures, spirits descending from the heavens, or ghosts, different cultures, different eras, Yet the patterns remain disturbingly similar. What if these stories were never a mythology? What if humanity has always been interacting with intelligences from beyond our dimensions? So, modern researchers of the interdimensional hypothesis suggest that the UFO phenomenon may not originate from distant planets at all. Instead, these entities may coexist with humanity itself. That's the most dangerous, existing just outside our perceptual range, occasionally crossing into our reality. This theory could explain why many encounters seem like a dreamlike, telepathy, like distorted memories or reality glitches, and experiences that feel more psychological than physical, because perhaps these beings are interacting not only with matter, but with consciousness itself. And some interpretations of P47 and wait, let me. Okay, I'm back because actually I feel a bit sleepy. It's okay. We're gonna talk more. Right? So back to the theory of P47 and P57 frameworks. Actually, it suggests that dimensional transitions may involve energetic resonance, frequency alignments, synchronizations between consciousness and higher dimensional structures. And if that sounds impossible, remember this. Humanity once believed that invincible waves carrying voices through the air was impossible, until radio existed. We once believed that flying was impossible until airplane existed. Okay, so every major discovery once sounded insane. The terrifying possibilities is that our science may still be primitive, like a caveman trying to understand quantum computers, and there may already be intelligence that watching us from a different dimensions we cannot fully comprehend. We never know, because imagine discovering an ant colony. You observe it, right? Study it, maybe even interact with it, but the ants can never fully understand you. Not because they are stupid, but because your existence operates or on a level beyond their comprehensive. Now, ask yourself, what if humanity is the ant colony? Have you heard? What if the advanced intelligence have been observing human civilizations for thousands of years, waiting, monitoring, intervene? They try to intervene, perhaps not through invasion, or but through influence. There are theories suggesting sudden leaps in human civilizations that may not be entirely natural. Ancient structures that humanity supposedly should not have built. Mathematic knowledge appearing mysteriously, civilizations obsessed with stars and celestial beings, and now modern governments openly acknowledging unidentified aerial phenomena, just like what Donald Trump just mentioned recently. Now explaining them, not denying them, simply admitting it. Something unknown is operating in our skies. Some believes that these entities are explorers, Others believe that they are scientists. Some believe they are guardians, and some believe something far even more darker or a more terrifying way. That humanity hasn't even prepared for it. We are being observed, studied, or manipulated, because if civilizations can be banned the space-time, manipulate dimensions, and travel through the wormholes, then compared to them, humanity may still be primitive, and the most unsettling possibility is this. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe they are not hiding from us. Maybe our minds simply cannot fully process them yet, right? So, what if the consciousness is not produced by the brain? What if the brain is merely a receiver, a biological antenna turning into reality? Some theories connected to higher dimensional models propose that consciousness may interact with layer of space-time beyond ordinary perceptions, and this could explain altered states, near-death experiences, shared visions, premonition, and encounters people that cannot logically explain. Perhaps consciousness itself is not limited to the physical body, and perhaps advanced civilizations discovered these long ago. Imagine a species evolving beyond physical technology. Wow, beyond machines, learning to manipulate reality, manipulate the reality directly through the consciousness and dimensional understanding. Wow, that's so fascinating. To us, that will look like a magic. That was magic. Like teleportations, telepathy, instant communications, manifestations. But to them, it may simply be advanced science. This is why some researchers believe the future of humanity is not merely technological evolutions. So it's not, but consciousness evolutions, understanding dimensions, understanding reality, understanding that the existence itself may be far stranger than the material science currently allows. And perhaps, the greatest mystery is not whether extraterrestrial exists. Wait. Okay. Oops. Did I just freely advertise this product? I just drink water because I just paused the video because I wanted to drink water because I was so thirsty. This is not a free advertisement. This is 100 plus. No, it's a water because I do not have a bottle now, so I just use a mineral water bottle. Okay, I know it's weird, but I'm planning to buy a water bottle soon. A good quality one, I guess. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so continue. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm so tired a bit actually, but yeah. I'm just gonna wrap this up, okay? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, continue. Alright. Yeah. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not whether extraterrestrial aliens exist or not, but whether humanity is mentally prepared to understand them. Yep. So let's wrap up everything, okay? Somewhere in the universe, we know that civilizations may have already mastered wormholes, mastered dimensions, mastered consciousness itself, and perhaps they discovered something humanity is only beginning to suspect, that the reality is not solid, not fixed, not limited to what we see, right? So maybe existence is layered, it's infinite, and existence is alive, and humanity is standing at the edge of a discovery that could change everything. Not just our understanding of aliens, but our understanding of reality itself. Okay? Because of beings can move through dimensions. Alright? Then the universe is no longer merely a vast empty spaces. It becomes something much more stranger. A network, a living structure. Okay? Filled with hidden doorways, hidden intelligence. Wait, let me just... Right? So, yeah. And the possibilities is beyond human imagination. And maybe one day, one day humanity will finally open one of those doors. And when that happens, the question will no longer be, are we alone? The real question will be, were we ever alone to begin with? And if they are already here, will we even be capable of understanding what we are looking at? Yeah, that's the most terrifying things that I do not want to encounter, truthfully. But at the same time, I feel so excited to know more about this thing. But I believe that, I believe that we are not alone in this universe. Right? We are not alone. And I truly believe that. That's all. Yeah, I think that's all for today's, because sorry for all the noises in my background, because I think the other tenant, they are very noisy a little bit, so it just kind of distract my mind a little bit when I try to explain. But I will do a part 2 of this kind of video, because I really love to talk about this thing, about the world and the theory. And I want to cover and talk about the Alexander, the Alexander libraries, which was burned 1,000 years ago. I was like, yeah, I just want to talk about that too, because it's a very interesting topic to talk about. It's about world and some theories that I want to cover, and from my understanding, I just let you guys know my opinions. That's all. Yeah, I mean, if you disagree with my opinions, feel free to comment down, and I would love to hear your opinion as well, because I'm being very open, because first off, I do not engage with hate comments actually, but yeah, so that's all, and hope you guys have a great day ahead. Okay, that's all. Bye bye.